This is a picture of my dream shop, and in 365 days, I'm gonna try and make $100,000 to make this dream woodworking shop a reality. It's week number 3, and we have a lot of work to do. I have 3 goals for week number 3. Goal number 1, we need to open an online store. Last week, really the last 2 weeks, we saw that Facebook Marketplace is not going to be a reliable way for me to sell products, at least the main source of selling products. I've got to have another way to market. So I think an online store is going to be my best bet. Goal number 2, I want to post at least 2 products into that online store. And then goal number 3, I want to start clearing away all of the brush and getting the site cleared for the dream shop. I showed you last week, it's just a bunch of brush. We want to get all of that cleared away so we have a blank canvas for the dream shop. This is going to be a fun week. This could be one of the most pivotal weeks where if the online store goes well, we get the canvas cleared for the shop well. This week could set the tone for the rest of the challenge. First, we've got to make some sales. We've got to get back into the positive side. Right now, our money counter is in the negative, like negative 138. We got to get that above 0. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2, we're going to launch an online store. I already have a website that I post tool deals to. I showcase some of my custom work. We're going to add a physical goods store so I can sell stuff, ship stuff all over the country, maybe even to some of you guys who are watching this. To start off, I'm actually going to use these 2 live edge black walnut boards to make some serving trays or some like flights basically. This is going to be the simplest build ever, and I'm probably going to use these as some of the first products that I stock the store with. One more touch I'm going to add to these boards, especially because I have these screws at the bottom, is I'm going to put some rubber feet on them. What I'm going to do is I'm running my laser, can't really see it, but it's running right down here, and this is how I'm going to line everything up and just pop these in. Super, super simple. Okay, these serving boards are done. By the way, if you want to try to make your own serving boards, it is one of the simplest projects, especially if you have pre-planed or even pre-finished live edge slabs that you just want to throw some handles on, throw some feet on. Super simple. I'll link my handles and feet down in the description. Okay, it's time to accomplish one of the goals that we set out for this week, and that's to launch our online store. And I'm going to post these 2 things first. And if you guys want to also check out that store, just check out these boards or anything else I post throughout the series, check it out. I'll link that down in the description. But with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and set up this online store. Tool of the week time. It is the M18 Fuel 8-inch hatchet pruning saw. It's like the longest tool title ever. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that I'm going to need to go to the hardware store and buy some bar oil. I thought that this might come with it. It doesn't. I told you one of the goals for this week was to clear out all of the brush from the dream shop area. This is going to help us do that. I also kind of wanted to get this tool, wanted to try it out to kind of see my thoughts on it. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it. I also am already on the M18 battery platform, as you probably know. So I'm going to run this saw off of my HD 12 amp hour Forge battery. With this battery, I don't think battery life is going to be an issue at all for this saw. Pretty lightweight, it's pretty balanced, so I'm excited to try this out. This will be pretty fun. All right, so after using this saw for a good while, starting to clear out the area for the dream shop, since it's the tool of the week, I just want to give you my thoughts on it. Since I've never used this saw before, this thing is stinking awesome. This thing is so much fun to use. The battery life was not an issue at all. Honestly, I had to go inside to eat lunch before the battery died, so that's really great. Now I am using the HD Forge 12 amp hour battery. This is like, I'm pretty sure this is the most powerful high capacity battery that Milwaukee makes on their M18 platform. So this is definitely a beast, but pairing it up with this saw is so stinking awesome. I've still got a lot to do, but I just want to take a second and, finish up the tool of the week by telling you guys about this saw. It's stinking awesome. It is great. I will say, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up week 3 here. I did get to go ahead and make the online store. I will show you guys that next week. We tried out a new tool. We started clearing for the dream shop. I think we made some progress. We're laying the foundation for the rest of the series. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'll see you guys next week. Welcome to week 4. I'm so excited about this week. We've got 3 objectives for this week. Objective number 1, finish clearing out the blank canvas for the dream shop. We still have a lot of work to do. We got to get this done this week so we can move forward with planning. Objective number 2, we actually got an order for 2 planters. I was really hoping for more orders when I built those planters, but I'll take 2. We should be able to profit like 50 to 60 bucks just from that one project alone. We got to tackle it. We got to get in the positive. Our money counter is looking really sad. So that's objective number 2. And then objective number 3, I've got to give you guys a tour of the online store. And honestly, I just need your feedback and your help with how we can make this store better, because it's got to be really dialed in. If we're going to hit our goal of making $100,000 in 1 year, we've got to have our online store dialed in. And right now it's not dialed in. So I need your help. So that's our objectives. Let's get after it. I'm really not sure how much this comes through on camera, but this is a massive difference. Just getting some of the stuff cleared up. Now we can at least see what we're doing with this shop layout. I'm really excited to start laying out where things are gonna go. Obviously before, we couldn't even lay out where things would be just because there was too much brush. Now that things are cleared, we can at least start getting an idea of where things will be laid out, essentially. So, objective number 1 complete. We're moving on to objective number 2. Objective number 2, I've got to show you guys what my online store is looking like, because honestly, I think it stinks. I actually think it's really bad right now. If you're watching this, you're watching the 2nd episode of the series, you're probably like a pretty true fan. And so with that being said, I want you guys to give me honest feedback on what I can make better with my website, my store, how I can do that. If you have any experience with websites, especially if it's like e-commerce type stuff, please let me know what I could do better. I know there's probably a lot. So I just want to give you guys a tour though. It's what we have. It's obviously a starting point. We can only get better from here. If we get this dialed in, I'm feeling really good about where we go for the rest of the challenge. What's up? It's time for our next shopping spree. We've got to go get the stuff for these planters that were ordered. 2 planters. Got to start small. So we're here. It's shopping spree time. On this shopping spree, we got screws for the planters, boards for the planters, a water hose for my yard, and an online order for a project completely unrelated to this series. Shopping spree complete. We got everything. If you're wondering what all of these 2x4s, this butcher block's for, I'm kind of doing a project with another video for Ryobi. Really excited about that video. It's probably actually already out by the time you guys are watching this, but it's definitely packed in my car. I did want to say that, obviously I don't have a truck. I just have my little Jeep Renegade, 2016 Jeep Renegade, which is probably not meant for this kind of stuff. But don't let, what you don't have be an excuse to not take on a project. If you're wanting to, do that project, whether it's a small thing or a big thing, like a big renovation or a big project, take it on. Don't let the things that you don't have stop you, if that makes sense. I'm not letting my little Jeep Renegade stop me from this massive project that I may or may not complete of $100,000 in 1 year. But we're going to try. So we got all this stuff loaded up. I'm going to go get some coffee, and then we're heading back to the house. Tool of the week. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, honestly since the beginning of the channel, you've probably seen me use this Bora Centipede workbench. That's because I absolutely love it. Now, I was first exposed to this probably almost 10 years ago. My dad bought it for me for a birthday gift, and he was like, hey, Benjamin, this looks really cool. It's really strong. You can set it up really quickly. And honestly, I kind of thought it was dumb. When he first bought it, I didn't use it for probably 6 months. But then one day I decided to take it out and look at it, and I've been using these things ever since. I actually have 2 of them. The other one's in my garage, and they're great because they're mobile, they're super strong, and they're flat, which honestly is a really underrated thing that you need if you do DIY projects or woodworking projects. Sometimes you need a surface that's totally flat. So I even do epoxy pours on this because it's flat. It's just a great product. So for all of those reasons, I just hadn't talked about it in a while on the channel. I was like, this centipede table, it's got to be the tool of the week. This maple slab right here has been in my shop for over a year. It's time to get it out of the shop. And what I thought would be amazing to get this out of the shop is to have one of you guys be one of my first customers in the series to buy a custom piece of furniture. With that being said, if you would like this maple slab for something, I'm thinking it would be an amazing coffee table or desk. Send me an email. You can get my email from like my about page on my YouTube channel. I would love to make this into a custom desk or coffee table for you. It's a sweet piece of wood. The matching slab that I got is actually my desk in my office, and I use fabricated metal legs. It's typically what I do. They make amazing, awesome statement pieces. So if that interests you, send me an email. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you next week with a new woodworking project. I'll see you then.